have a good time. So won't you come along with me tonight? This is really the thing that I just can't shake it. Go through all three, alright, so come on, come on, come on, come on, 'cause I didn't know matters and I couldn't help falling as well. Didn't know matters and I love you more.
My name is MIkey Erg, and I play music.
That you do.
And I sing songs about girls.
So you've said a few times that it's impossible for you to not be in bands. Speaking of playing music, what is it about doing that keeps you coming back?
I don't know. I just ever since I was really young, I just loved music so much, and I just never not want to be playing it. So I end up joining like 20 bands just so that I'm constantly playing music all the time. And that's how I've set my life up, and that's kind of what I like to do.
Punknews.org recently started a petition of sorts concerning you drumming for Against Me. You saw this coming a mile away, didn't you?
Yeah. It's a hot topic conversation.
Yeah, a little bit. So can you tell me about that? Was it started as a running joke? I'm mostly curious.
It was started as like a joke. They wrote me, and they were like, "Do you mind if we do this? It'll be funny, and hey, you never know what'll happen." And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds funny." Like, I was like, I'm more worried about what the comment section is gonna say about this whole thing. But yeah, I was like, "Fuck it, it'll be cool, it'll be fun," and yeah, it ended up kind of being funny, and like Laura got in touch with me, and we actually like ended up like hanging out for an afternoon and kind of playing music a little bit, recorded a couple of songs. So we'll see if that turns into anything, but yeah, it was cool that we have Punk News to thank for it.
So like she received the petition in the mail, and she said that she recorded a 4-song demo with you?
Yeah, yeah, we just like I went through on tour to St. Augustine, and she was like, you know, when you come through, let's hang out. So we ended up hanging out, and we ended up kind of going to her studio and just jamming. She showed me like 4 songs that she had, and we just quickly made like quick, rough, very rough demos of them. And so I think the plan is at some point for me to go back down there and like actually record the stuff for real, and it would be like a different like project. It would be like just a new band.
Okay.
So we'll see. When you know, both of our schedules are obviously pretty hectic.
Mm-hmm.
So.
For sure.
But they were amazing songs. Like they were just your typical Laura Jane Grace, Tom Gable, excellent songs. So I was really stoked to be playing them.
So they're not Against Me songs? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think they were just like stuff that she had, stuff that she was working on, because they're working on that new album.
Yeah.
And that's all done. I mean, in terms of being written and everything. So I think it was just stuff she had since then. And yeah, they were awesome.
Great.
It was really strange, and like to be sitting behind a drum kit with headphones on, like playing and just hearing that voice and like those songs just pumping through my headphones. And I was like, I'm actually playing with Laura Jane Grace. This is insane. I can't believe this happened.
What kind of insight does being as involved as you are offer to as involved with punk as you are offered to a person?
I don't know, it just makes you, it's like being involved in punk, it breaks down the walls of like, you know, like the fact that something like that can, like me being able to hang out and play music with Laura, like can happen. Like that's not gonna happen with a rock band, or like with, you know, I'm not gonna meet any of the Beatles and shit. And like it just, punk kind of makes you realize that we're all just kind of human beings playing music. We're all just people, and there's this kind of unity within like the punk scene that like just everybody's equal. And it's I don't know, that's my favorite thing about like punk rock.
So if there is one thing you wish you could commit to as much as you commit to music, what would that be?
Oh Man, I don't know. I think I do music so much because I don't want to do anything else. Like I literally I grew up just listening to somebody, and like I don't have any other interests, which kind of sucks. Like I couldn't be bothered with like doing anything else, which is kind of why I'm like just playing music all the time and trying to live off of it because that's all I know how to do. So yeah, I wouldn't do anything else. There's nothing else I'd like to commit to.
What's the last time you said, I'm never doing that again?
What's the last time I said? Probably the last time I smoked a non-cigarette form of narcotic, the marijuana. I was like, I did it once or twice, and then the last time I did it, I was like, I'm absolutely never ever doing that again. I do not like this. And that was definitely the last time that I said that. I don't say that often because I like try to do as much as I can and live life to the fullest. But
That's a good thing then. Yeah.
But yeah, that's something I will never do again. Don't print that.
I'm not printing it. Might end up on YouTube.
Don't show this to my mom.
No, I will not show this to your mom. I'll make sure not to specifically email your mom.
I've never done drugs. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, honestly. Do you know what your son is up to? All right. So, any final words to conclude the interview?
No. Let's have a time at Prusa Fest. Can't wait for this weekend.
Hell yeah.
Very excited.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great.
It's awesome.